Hey there, guys. This is your friend SageCom here, and welcome back to another video. I hope you've all been doing well. And today we're playing a little old school RuneScape, where I'm currently training a little agility, and we are in Canifis here, doing the rooftop course. And would you look at that, we have a mark of grace right here. I'm currently working on the graceful set, and I'm sure I'm not being the most efficient, but this is probably my slowest skill to train, other than rune crafting. But I haven't even done that yet, so. But yeah, I hope everyone is well. I know it's been a while since I've made a video. I've just been very busy. And I think I said this in my last video, but sometimes it's hard to find the perfect time to film an ASMR video, because things have to be very quiet, and I'm here whispering, so things have to be very quiet. So that's the main reason it's been so long, but I'm still alive, and I love to read the comments that I get. And yeah, I wish, even if I don't reply to your comment necessarily, I read them all. But yeah, I'm still alive. I haven't died or anything. And I really appreciate you guys with all the support you've given me. But yeah, we're playing some RuneScape today. I've been playing a little old school RuneScape recently. This was one of my childhood games, back in the day, back in 2007 or whatever, whenever this version of the game was out, that was pretty much when I played it. Although I was free to play as I was about, 7 or 8 years old, around that range. But now, here we are as a member, and I'm leveling agility. Truly the most exciting of skills. But I figured, what is a better skill to put us to sleep than literally running in circles repeatedly while I talk you to sleep? So I hope life has been treating you guys well. My life has been pretty good. Like I said, I've just been really busy. And, I think about uploading here all the time, but hopefully that wasn't very loud. I just leveled up to level 42. 42. So, I'll show you my skills. I'm not a very high level. I really only play this game in my spare time. In between other games, kinda. So, I'm not super high stats. I'm just about to hit level 900 total level. Not very impressive, but I'm not trying to flex on anyone with this account, so I got a couple level 60s here, but yeah, that's about it. I play this game to relive my nostalgia in my childhood, much like I did with classic WoW. But I also really enjoyed this game, honestly. There's just a lot to do, a lot of skills to tackle, a lot of different monsters to fight, Like I said, I never really did Slayer when I was younger because I wasn't a member. So now that I don't really have disposable income, but I have enough to afford a RuneScape membership. if you guys have been playing any games, any nostalgic games or new games that you found. I've been playing this. I've been playing a game called Crusader Kings 3. What else have I been playing? Escape from Tarkov just wiped the other day, so I've been doing a little bit of that. Not so much though. On that one, I used to play that game a fair bit, but now not so much. I hope this volume level is good, by the way. Unfortunately, I'm kind of forced to do some of these videos in one take. I'm sure you can hear in the background right below my room, making it vibrate, is the dryer machine. The laundry dryer, basically. And yeah, it shakes my room straight up, and it just makes it very difficult to record ASMR videos, especially whispering videos. So, I promise it's not that I don't want to record ASMR, it's actually quite easy for me to just turn on the microphone and camera and start recording, but in terms of quietness, it's 10:30 right now, and people are still slamming doors and whatnot. But enough about all that. We are looping in circles, and we are climbing this tree. I'm only level 42 agility, so I believe I just unlocked this new rooftop course at level 40. I've considered making some soft-spoken videos as well, actually. I was kind of experimenting with it. So let me know if you guys would like to see that as well. Because I know I only have whisper videos up, but I actually do not mind soft-spoken. I think it's pretty relaxing. It's something I would have to practice for, but even though it seems kind of stupid, but this guy's got his graceful fit. That's what I'm trying to work towards. He's missing the pants and the boots maybe, but I know he has the boots. We are currently on World 493. 493. Let's see what kind of world this is. This is a pyramid plunder world. There are currently 981 people online on this world, out of 2,000 maximum, I believe. But honestly, this is a game I really enjoy playing at the end of the day. Even if I just put 5 or 10 minutes in, 15 minutes at the end of the day, it's very relaxing, especially if I'm just doing some passive skill like this. I get to see the progress over a longer period of time, I'm not a crazy grinder on this. But, I've never really leveled agility too much before, so it's fun to see the progress, unlock the shortcuts. And I think the graceful clothing will be very useful in leveling up some of my other non-combat skills, to say the least. Now this rooftop course in particular, you need to complete the Priest in Peril quest. I haven't really done many achievement diaries, as you can see here. have 54 out of 313 quest points, which is equivalent to only 23 out of 165 of these quests. Yeah, not very good. But the next quest I'm going to do is Monkey Madness 1, which allows me to equip the Dragon Scimitar. I've already done the quest that lets you use the Dragon Lawn Sword. I believe, I cannot remember the name of that quest currently. I haven't really done too many quests, to be honest. You know, I really only do them if there's an unlock that I particularly want. Yeah, I'll be honest, guys, I cannot remember for the life of me, but that is okay. Oh, I believe it's nature. No. No, that's totally wrong. Well, anyways, oh, I think it's Lost City. Lost City is the Dragon Lawn Sword quest. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's right. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Every time I look up any content on this game, you know, it's such an old game now that I feel kind of silly being as unknowledgeable as I am. But there's so much to learn, and so many little intricate things that I really don't know anything. Other than, like, what's on my current character. And even then, like, I'm clearly forgetting. But I would love to hear what you guys have been playing recently. Please leave a comment and let me know what games you've been up to. Or, you know, I've been trying to get back into reading books, so if you guys got any suggestions, please let me know. I'm currently reading a book called The Stranger by Albert Camus. It's a fairly old book, but it's quite short, so I'll probably finish it within a couple of days here. But that's another thing I've also considered doing, is more reading ASMR videos. I believe the only one I have on this channel currently is my Dune video, but I know it's not a very popular video, but I enjoy doing the reading videos, you know. It gives me something to read and kind of just walk through with you guys and immerse myself in, and hopefully you as well. So if you have any suggestions on readings or whatnot, or, I mean, games or anything really, I would love to hear it below. But I just like hearing from all of you in general. You know, it makes me very happy to know that people enjoy my content, however scattered and scarce it may be sometimes. And like I said, if you want me to drive soft spoken, you know, it's kind of different from me, but yeah, do let me know. Alright, I'm going to take a sip of water here. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I'm trying the NVIDIA noise cancelling. It doesn't get rid of all the white noise in the background, but I think it helps with some of the excessive noises, as long as I'm decently quiet. I have my gain is turned up pretty extensively right now to capture the clicking and popping and whispering of my in this quiet room. Okay, here's a sip of water. Okay, yeah, I try to be very quiet when I do things like that, but also the problem with doing videos like this sporadically is I don't really stick with any editing software. need to just find a decent software that I can kind of work with. I haven't really found one I truly think is simple and usable enough, you know. I'm sure there is one out there that's maybe open source or something, but yeah. What else have I been playing recently? I started another playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. If any of you have played that game, I'm sure some of you have. It's a very popular computer RPG, kind of an older school game, but it also totally innovates on the CRPG formula. Very good game if you guys have not played it, even if you're not a fan of RPGs or Dungeons and Dragons, which is what it's kind of based off of. Highly recommend you give it a gander. And, yeah, it's worth every cent, I promise you. Very few games I would recommend for the $60 price tag. And this is coming from someone who has spent many US dollars on recurring memberships for games that are as old as old school RuneScape. But, yeah. Like I said, like 2 times before, I would love to hear what you guys are playing. Please do let me know. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful animation. That is simply beautiful. 1 frame of pole vaulting. You simply cannot beat it. I'm surprised that we have not failed this objective over here. This one over here you can fall off of, I believe. I don't think we failed it, but I've also run this so many times now that I honestly forget. Maybe I'll fail it right now. We got the Slayer Tower in the distance here. Which is, that's kind of where I'm getting to now that my Slayer level is getting up towards 60. We're starting to fight some more monsters up there. Alright. But yeah, I'm thinking I might make some Crusader Kings videos. It's currently August 22nd, and over the next month a DLC will come out, and it is the Roads to Power DLC for Crusader Kings. It's a bit of a slower strategy game, so I'm thinking it will kind of work well in an ASMR format, perhaps. I can kind of slowly and meticulously talk through my decisions, explain to you why I'm doing what I'm doing, and so on and so forth. Things that I myself enjoy in an ASMR video. I like the slow and methodical ASMR, telling you why I'm doing something. But, honestly, I'm surprised I've been talking while doing something as mundane as leveling agility. I find this skill to be difficult to level, that's why it's so low. Just because it's so tedious and repetitive. Like every few levels, every 10 or so levels, you can go to the next agility course on the rooftops. That's mainly what I've been using, because I really don't know any better. But, it's a very repetitive skill. You just follow this path, see this person here with the staff. And you can't see them anymore. Oh, they're there. But this person is doing what's called a high alchemy. If you are unfamiliar with this game, they are basically turning items in their inventory into gold. I believe that's how that works. So while you run in circles, basically. Oh, okay, I'm trying to catch the airplane, but I have not really leveled hunting, so I can't do that. If you can, yeah, I need level 27. I typed an S in the chat. But yes, you can level your magic skill as well as make a bit of extra cash. If you do that, what that person is doing right here, this bearded woman, apparently. But yeah, I'm looking into that because that might be a little way to make this more interesting and slightly more profitable. And here we are, level 43. Your agility level is now 43. Not too bad. Well, that is actually quite low. This game is very grindy if you've never played it before. I'm assuming most of you will have played RuneScape if you are watching a RuneScape ASMR video. But, just in case you're unfamiliar as well, these marks of grace, you will pick these up. You know, I have 8 from this session so far. And you can trade them in for this agility outfit. I only have the hood on right now. But I'm also wearing the boots of lightness, which you can find in some basement in the members area, basically. And they reduce your weight and your stamina regeneration. You can see here I have minus 7 kilograms, so my run energy in recovery, to say, is increased by me wearing this hood as well as these boots. But I'm hoping to get the full set of graceful clothing, which will further reduce my carry weight and make it easier for me to run around and level combat skill or non-combat skills and whatnot. And also do agility, of course. Thankfully, this course is very nice. The distance between obstacles is quite small, so I'm never really below like 97 stamina, which I really enjoy. Because some of the other ones, you know, you're especially at a lower agility level. Because I believe agility will increase your, I forget if it increases your recovery speed or what, but I believe it does. So when you're at a lower level, you know, you find yourself drinking stamina pots or whatever. You know, I try not to do that because honestly, it's kind of, I mean, they're not very expensive, but for my inefficient gameplay, yeah, it gets expensive if you're chugging stamina pots all the time. Look at us go. That is beautiful. Put this in a museum. Okay, I gotta say, if Dwarf Fortress is in a museum, we gotta put old school RuneScape there too, guys. I'm gonna take another sip of my drink. Whispering is thirsty work. I hope I'm not too loud or too quiet. But personally, I would prefer to be a little on the louder side of whispering because it lets you guys adjust your volume down as opposed to too quiet of a video where I would be getting frustrated if I had to keep cranking the volume up, you know. It's a nice peaceful night here, you know, it's actually pretty quiet. It sounds like the dryer stopped downstairs. So the floor is no longer violently shaking. Very nice. I heard an owl outside earlier. It was very cozy. They were calling through the night, looking for their family, perhaps. It was an owl called a barred owl. Almost like a bard that plays music, but it is spelled B-A-R-R-E-D, I believe. A barred owl. Very cool bird. Very cool owl call around these parts on the east coast of the United States. But, you know, I've always been a night owl, no pun intended, so I enjoy hearing the late night owl calls. Oh, there we go. So, we just failed this agility objective. We took a small amount of damage, only 5 damage, but I saw a mark of grace up here that I missed, so we're gonna have to go climb back now. And you can tell when there's a mark of grace on the track, as these objectives, you know, the markers for the agility obstacles, on my client called RuneLight, will turn red to let you know, there's one of these mark of graces here. Marks of grace, I guess I should say. Sorry, it's hard to speak in a whisper sometimes. I'm not very proficient in speaking in the first place. And then whispering on top of it is hard. But these marks of grace, yeah, now that I picked it up, you can see this is turned back to green, not red. Look at this swanky man, Orc Slayer 699. Very cool, sir. Very cool outfit. Fashionscape, it's a very important part of playing old school RuneScape. I've heard that the true endgame of any MMO is to stand in the trade area with your coolest outfit or most expensive outfit on. This is true of World of Warcraft, Warframe, RuneScape, or any other game of your choice, so to say. Now we have 3,708 experience to go, and now, after completing a lab, we have 3,533 remaining. You can see in the top left here, I have 15 laps until my next level. It's almost 11 p.m. here. I cannot promise that I will stay awake for another 15 laps, especially if we keep falling and breaking our ankles. But you know what? I do it for you. Looks like some of these other people are training alchemy up here. Or maybe it's just her still. I like seeing all of the people training agility, I enjoy going to a world that is pretty populated and training this. So it's not just completely barren out here. But I believe I'm gonna finish this lap and head off to bed. Alright, my friends. Thank you for watching. I apologize for a shorter little video here, but I'm going to cut it off before it gets any noisier in the household here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and all of your kind comments. And I hope you'll join me for some more ASMR videos soon, because I hope to make more in the near future. Please let me know if you guys have any video suggestions, or if you would like to see anything from me in particular. It doesn't have to be video games, it can be anything. But yeah, I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for your comments, and all of you for subscribing. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Good night, my friends.